Hey guys, so I just wanted to go over a few tips when visiting Cades Cove. First tip is going to be top off your fuel before you enter the park. Even if you think you're good on gas, go ahead and top off the tank just to be sure. You never know how traffic's going to be once you get in there. Tip number 2, you want to be prepared for traffic. Never know how traffic is going to be once you get to Cades Cove. Tip number 3, have a picnic. Bring a cooler. Normally we will pack sandwiches, things like that, and we will stop about halfway through the loop and we'll throw out a blanket and have us a little picnic and just kind of hang out and enjoy the scenery. But it's really nice to do that. Also, there's a picnic area, Cades Cove picnic area. It's right outside of the loop there, so you can stop in there, grill some hamburgers and hot dogs. Tip number 4, be mindful of where you choose to have your picnic. We were there last summer, and there was a family that decided to have a picnic right beside the woods, like the edge of the woods, and there was a bear that was just kind of creeping on them that was probably 50 yards away maybe. I'm not saying that the black bears in the area are just out to attack people, but you know, you've got food, you're having a picnic. Tip number 5, leave no trace. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't litter. I mean, that's just ugly. Tip number 6, take your time driving through Cades Cove Loop. It's not a race. There's plenty of places to pull over. Tip number 7, stop and get out of the car. Go look at the cabins. Go look at the churches, the cemeteries. There's a lot of history there, and I think a lot of people drive by it and they might snap a picture of it out the window, stuff like that, but really get out and take the time to go look at these cabins and these churches, and you know, you might learn something, and it's very interesting. Tip number 8, pack binoculars. Pack a camera or cameras. Sometimes the wildlife is back off in the fields and in the woods, so sometimes you need binoculars to be able to see them better. Tip number 9, watch for wildlife. Plenty of wildlife to be seen in Cades Cove. And last but certainly not least, tip number 10, be respectful of the wildlife. I can't count the times that I've seen people jump out of their vehicles and get within 10 to 12 yards of a big buck or a black bear, and it's just not very smart.